Ryan, welcome back to Tadcaster Albion, now as manager though. How proud are you to be given this opportunity?
Yeah, delighted. I've said it on a few interviews before. I'm delighted to be here. I'm very proud to be given the opportunity at a club that I started at when I left York all those years back. It seems another lifetime ago, but delighted to be given the faith by the chairman and the board to be back at this special football club. Tadcaster's been in non-league for a long time and it's a special club at that level of football.
Now, you've been assistant manager before, but this is your first post as the front leading man. How much does that excite you?
Really excites me. I think I've said it numerous times that when kind of the playing side was taken away from me, I identified that was the next step, and I've got to thank Ossett and Wally for giving me the opportunity at Ossett. I've learned so much in that, but you soon realise that actually you get hunger for it and you get kind of a real kind of, you want to step on that management ladder, and that's what I want to do, and to be here and to be given that opportunity here, I'm so excited.
Other than being a former player here, why was this position right for you?
I think Tadcaster means a lot to me, and I've said that before. Like I say, I go back to Marshy, given my opportunity here, but I think it's a fantastic club. You look around, look at the pitch, you look at kind of the youth setup they've got there as well. It's a club that can build and build and build, and I think, like you say, Mick's done a fantastic job over the last 2 years. Let's not forget that as well. To finish 11th the previous year and have that really good cup run and play against Chester, fantastic. And I think last season maybe didn't go the way, and that's football, but now we've got to focus on the positives that Mick's left us. We've got to kind of build on that, and I think there's no better place to go and be a really competitive team next year in that league.
As for playing style then, what type of football can the fans expect to see next season?
It's the million-dollar question. We all want to play really attractive football, but what I want us to be is I want us to be competitive in every game. Being a defender myself, I want us to be out of possession really solid. I want us to be fit. I feel like I've learned a lot about non-league in terms of you need to be fit, you need legs, but obviously we want to play that attacking style as well, where if we land on the ball in good areas, we want to get it to our strikers, we want to get it to our wingers, we want to be a threat going forward. But first and foremost, out of possession, we've got to be solid, we've got to be difficult to break down. Then when, like you say, when you land on balls in good areas, you give it to those players that can create a bit for you.
It's obviously very early days, you've only just started in your role here, but what's the plan over the coming weeks in terms of the squad, whether that be retaining any players of the current squad or recruiting players also?
Yeah, I think, like I say, I think maybe, I wouldn't say bad press, but the squad last year, there's some very good players there. They're a very good group, and they're a very together group. So like I say, I've spoke to every player over in the last week, and we've got a lot of players that want to come back, and I'll give everyone the chance, because like I say, there's some very good players in that squad. But obviously I've got my own targets that I want to bring in. That's started already. I know it's early, so we're having those initial conversations just to get a feel of where we're at. So it'll be planning a really competitive pre-season, getting some really good games in, which we have, and then June will soon come around and we start and we give ourselves that good 4 or 5 week period to get prepared for the season.
And as for your backroom staff then, nothing's been announced yet. Is that sorted, or is it also being finalised?
Yeah, like I say, it's still been finalised. I think I want to get that right. It's a long season, and I've said to loads of people, you spend a lot of time with that assistant manager, the goalkeeping coach, the physio, the coach. It's really important that you've got that unity in that group. Same as the players spend a lot of time with each other, so it's getting that environment in the dugout, in the changing room, and that's a really important thing to me. If I look back at the teams I've played in where we've had really good seasons, the teams in the dressing room are fantastic, but also the manager and his assistant worked really well. So that discussions are ongoing, but it will be finalised in the next couple of weeks. We don't want to rush it, we want to get it right.
And just finally, Ryan, have you got a message for the fans?
Yeah, no, like I say, I want to thank the fans last year and the year before for supporting the club. They're all loyal fans, they come home and away, and I'm just really excited that we've got kind of a new chapter, and I think I want to bring that football that'll excite fans in terms of getting results, and that's what we've said. Results come and fans want to look on a Monday morning, look at their team, and they've climbed the league and they've got a win. So I'm really looking forward to meeting many of them over the next couple of weeks and at the different kind of beer festivals that the club are having, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. But get down and support even in pre-season. I'm going to make sure, obviously, get that community spirit back, and the lads will be on board with that as well.
Thanks for your time, Ryan, and we'll see you again in pre-season.
Thank you very much.